Hello, Facebook. How we doing? What is going
Hi.
on? How are we?
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
How we doing?
My screen completely froze then, so I had no idea what was going on.
So did mine.
Are we
Me
good?
too.
Are we
Yeah,
good?
it's
I
kind
went
of
all right.
frozen
I
now
love
too.
that intro.
Okay, we're good.
Hey, who's this guy?
Who is that guy? Right here.
This is random.
It's Simon. He's a bit pixely. He's a bit pixelated, but you know he's in high definition. Believe me, he's right here in the flesh. Believe me. What's going on, Simon? How are you, mate?
Going extremely well. Apologies for the sketchy
It's okay.
view. It's just a dodgy Surface Pro.
They're-
Not quite to the caliber of you gents.
They're used to a sketchy view. They got us. They're used to a sketchy view, so it's good.
I wouldn't hold us to any high caliber at all.
No, that's it. First things first. Happy birthday, Ash. That fat guy. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you, guys. Greatly appreciated.
What-
It's great to be here.
What did we? How did we celebrate our birthday, Ash? What did we do?
Okay, so got woken up this morning with some cake, got a bit of a gift, a bit of birthday hugs, and then went off to work. And here I am after doing the man challenge this afternoon, woken up a hell of a sweat. I'm in the shower and she walks up. She's like, are you
Wait!
sure?
Oh, happy
Whoa,
birthday!
hang on,
Happy
hang on.
birthday!
Yeah, can we
Oof.
talk
Yeah,
about this?
she walks in while I'm in the shower, and like after she was speechless and her jaw hit the floor, she eventually found her voice and she said, "Are you sure you don't have anything special for dinner tonight?" I'm like, no. I got weigh in on Wednesday. I got to do my thing. She goes, "But you could have KFC. It's your birthday." I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." So yeah, I ended up having KFC for dinner, which was
Smashed it.
nice,
Mm.
and then ice cream cake. Oh, I'm so full.
So, So you're going to have KFC for your usual celebration meal as well?
Probably on Friday. We're actually going out to
Oh, nice.
housewarming on Friday, so
Cool.
I'll be foregoing the KFC later this week. But
Barbecue.
barbecue or something like that. I don't
Okay.
know, whatever
Cool.
it is.
Good news. Speaking of that, good news for New South Wales. As of Friday, we're allowed to book 30 people at a club or pub of your venue of your choosing. For someone in the pub game, that was fantastic news, and I thought, almost all the arguments may be over. So, good job, New South Wales. Bang. How's it going in Melbourne? How's it going down there, boys?
2021, we should be able to have two people in the same postcode.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's funny.
they've
Funny.
they announced that cafes in regional areas can have up to 40 inside, but it's still a 10-person limit per space. So you can have 4 spaces with 10 people in it. You can't essentially have 40 people in one room.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit iffy. But
It's going to be so
we're
fun to navigate for a cafe
Oh,
owner.
sucks, especially when we've got such a massive area. Trying to do table service for 4 areas is absolute nightmare.
Nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to it. We'll flick over to Simon and he can tell us a bit about himself. Let me find that there. I'm just going to throw him right in. Here we go. All right, Simon, you got the floor, mate. Tell us all about yourself.
Simon, 38, Melbourne, Victoria. Don't hold that against me too much. And we have the real sport down here as well, as discussed earlier with Tim, AFL.
Yes, what a great sport. Yes, love AFL.
I'm glad. Had weight loss surgery in 2014, and that was a big decision. Was starting around that 160, 165. I actually don't remember because there was a bit of prep beforehand. Prior to that, to sort of shrink your liver and a few things, because they have to use some hooks to move your liver and a few other things.
Oh, fuck.
That's
Do a fair bit of stuff there. And it was
so hang on. So a doctor comes up to you and goes, "I'm going to rearrange
yeah,
your
yeah.
guts," and it's not in a
Absolutely.
good way. Not in a good way.
Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
and then charge me for it.
Yeah.
Tim, if someone says that to you, do you think that's in a good way at all, ever?
Can't say I've ever had anyone say it
No.
to me, Ash, but
Just the way you said it, it's like a doctor says it to you, but not in a good way.
yeah.
Depends what country you're in, I guess.
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
we've got Simon on. First, we'll tell you why we got Simon on, because a lot of us have different methods that we choose or tools that we use to lose weight. And weight loss surgery is a tool that a lot of people out there do use to lose weight. And Simon has had it, as he said, in 2014. So we thought there's no one better to get on here and have a chat about this than Simon himself. So as you were, Simon, go for it.
I think it's a very, very important topic to talk about. And thank you, Simon, for coming on, because there's a lot of prejudices and preconceived conceptions as like, oh, that's the easy way out. And this, it's just, cheating or whatever may have you. And after having a talk with Simon before, I can guarantee you it is by far not the easier option. And, Simon, if you love to hear more about
I go into it. When I went into it, I thought it was going to be the easy option. I honestly thought, hand on heart, I went into it thinking, brilliant, this is going to be the easy option. Minus the amount that it costs and all the rest of it, this was going to be the easy way out. Because I got to the level where I just didn't know what to do anymore.
Had you, I'm going to be perfectly honest, before I started Manshake, I was considering doing it because I read your bio today, like you, I've always been big. And that, if Manshake probably hadn't worked, that would have probably been my next port of call, would have been surgery. Yep. So how did you decide to do it? And
well, I didn't know about Manshake back in 2014. I don't even know if it was around. I really don't know. I was having OptiFast, sorry. that was all tailored for women. Everything, all those shakes. Bondo shakes and God knows how many there are, and it's always some bikini model chewing them down, so it wasn't really something I knew about. Tried the gym, and I think I'd said to Ash prior, didn't get to the size I am from being a motivated individual, so it's very hard to say just go to the gym, stop eating.
Yeah,
that's motivation, and I didn't have that, and that's the reason why I was in the predicament I was in.
Now I'm under the belief of whatever people think they need to do to get healthy, I'm all for it. As long as you're not hurting anyone, whatever you think you need to do to get healthy, I'm all for it. As long as your brain comes with you when you make the decision, whatever it is. Did your brain come with you when you got the surgery? Did your brain follow along? And yeah, it did at the start. And sorry, you have to excuse me. And this is probably one of the symptoms that we'll talk about. I've made the stupid move of eating something half an hour prior to starting this and drinking something. And now it's sort of feeling like I can't breathe. So apologies on the reflexy sort of behavior here, which is one of the downsides.
Well, why don't you tell the people out there what kind of surgery you actually had?
I had a sleeve gastrectomy. So it's... I think it's around that 70, 75, 80. Really depends when they get you up on the hoist, how much they actually take out, I think. So that's permanently gone of your stomach.
Yeah, wow.
So they take out 80% of your stomach and they
leave it varies. It can vary. As I said, once they get you up on the hoist, as my dad always says, they'll open you up and have a look to see what they can and can't do. I think I was around that 70, 75%, somewhere around there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is massive.
They say that when they like I was speaking to someone the other day about it who's had surgery as well, and she said that like where a lot of the stuff that goes in the actual surgery is the hormones that like essentially your hunger hormones. So sometimes you have a hard time figuring out if you're hungry or not, like until your body's like shaking because you haven't had something to eat.
Yeah, no, and I did come across that. I believe, and I'm sure someone can quickly Google it. I think it's called ghrelin. Is the hunger hormone?
Oh, okay.
Leptin, is it?
Leptin, ghrelin. I'm really
lanolin, sheep's wool,
gremlin. No, not gremlin.
It was the part that they take out is where that is, whatever that might be. Lanolin, as you said, is produced. So,
okay.
Ghrelin, yeah.
It was actually a strange feeling to not be hungry. But then it also got to that stage of sipping some water and throwing up.
Shit.
Because of like someone has just opened up your insides and just punched the hell out of you.
So this is, I'm sorry if this
is eye-opening for everyone.
I'm very, because this would have been where I would have been. In all honesty, this is where I would have been. So are you stuck like eating that for like the rest of your life? Is that where you're stuck, or is it bigger than that? Do you know?
Stuck. when I first started, it was obviously, you have to have liquids and sludges and then solids, and it's a bit of a process there. I can confidently still, I can eat a sandwich.
Okay.
Like for tonight, actually, for dinner, I had rice paper roll that we made here. My wife made here.
Nice.
Just one of those, and I'm still feeling like it hasn't agreed with me. So,
and see, that's what's so crazy to me about this is that like people criticize others who get weight loss surgery as it being the easy way out, but look at the sacrifice that you're making. Like in terms of being able to enjoy food, like obviously you still get to enjoy food, but not anywhere near the quantity that you
and I started
would.
My life as a chef. I also had a YouTube cooking channel for a little while there. It was a huge part of my life. I think even now I've got my Weber t-shirt on.
There you go.
Like me, it's everything. And it's just I had to find something to replace that, which I still haven't really found.
Yeah, wow.
So Simon, if you were to just like describe, in somewhat of a detailed answer, what is the process from very start, like in preparing yourself mentally and physically through to the surgery, and how did you feel after the surgery?
All right, yeah, sure. So preparing myself for the start of it is make the decision to have it. Speak to a few people. I joined a few forums. There was one called Gastric Sleeve Support. I don't think it's around anymore, unfortunately, but that was really, really good. Joined that, spoke to a lot of different people. Friends also had the surgery. Excuse me. And so then make the decision, done. Find the surgeon. Associate Professor Peter Noddle was my surgeon. And he was I think he's the pioneer of weight loss surgery in Australia. More so the lap bands, but he's a bit of a one-stop shop there anyway. Went and saw him. I decided which surgery I wanted to have from the research that I did, and I knew what would be best to suit me.
And what are for those that out there that don't know, what were the options, Simon, that you had?
I think the options are the sleeve. You can have a bypass where I think they just pretty much cut from the bottom of your intestine and just join it to the throat inside somewhere. Not 100% sure.
Jeez.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's called a gastric bypass.
Fuck.
They just sort of like cut from his stomach and join it up to your esophagus. Or I'm not a medical guy, but they just bypass everything.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah, well, it works for people. Like, I think that's really big in the UK, actually, to be quite honest.
Yeah,
I watched a lot of documentaries, and they do that in the UK a lot.
Have any of you boys watched My 600-Pound Life before?
No, but I've heard of it. I've definitely heard of it.
Yeah, so that's mainly based around weight loss surgery and these morbidly obese people that purely have to get weight loss surgery. But the doctor pretty much makes them lose 300 pounds before he'll even consider doing surgery on these people, because they go from, like this lady I saw the other day, she would eat like 62 slices of pizza in one sitting. And you don't,
holy shit.
Yeah. And you don't
62.
Yeah. And you don't go from having 62 pieces of pizza to eating a glass of water or drinking a glass of water and a carrot stick. You've mentally got to prepare yourself. And it's just not going to happen
insane.
unless you put the effort in. Yeah.
I know I've chatted to a few people on Messenger and that over the last 18 months, and a few of them have asked me, long story short, anyway, a few of them had said they were looking at going into weight loss surgery, and we're starting shakes as a means, because a lot of the time you have to get on the shakes to lose a certain amount of weight before you can get in. And then a few people have told me that they've had so much success that they've actually decided just to stick without the surgery. I think it might be a thing, if they see it working, then they think maybe it can work. I don't know.
So Simon, you picked your surgeon, right? And you're kind of preparing yourself. So what did you have to go through to actually get to the surgery?
So there was a sleep study to begin with. I probably should have sent the photos of that. You just get all wired up, and apparently it was, you're dying 30 times a night or whatever they come back with.
Yeah, I've had one of those. Yeah, that's not fun.
So that was part of that. Then there was a psychologist, something like that. You have to go talk about your motivations, what you want to do. It's not so much about why you want to do it. I think they want to talk about your coping mechanisms after you've done it. So there was a couple of sessions there. Dietitian, speak with a dietitian. Then there was a lot of blood tests, heart tests, just numerous tests.
Yeah.
And only
Holy fuck! I do not know.
Some people, I think there may be some show me the money and you just get it done. I'm not sure. But my surgeon is amazing, and he puts you through the paces. He's not there just to take the fee off you, which is really nice.
It just blows my mind that people find this an easy way out. Like that sounds
So,
like
it
just
was-
full on.
So I'm here. I'm keen for you to share your insights and how you felt the moment you woke up after the surgery, because when we spoke, this ripped me in two.
Yeah, absolutely. I think probably the worst thing going into the surgery was I got sick. I got a really bad sort of cold flu type thing. So I was having a lot of medication leading up. It was the week before. It was maybe even like 3 days before the operation. And so I'd woken up, and just as they were knocking me out, he said, when you wake up, probably have some tubes here, tubes there, this and that. And all right, 10 to 1. I'm going, what? And I remember waking up thinking I was dying. There's tubes up your nose. There was I looked down and there's a tube coming out of the middle of your stomach somewhere to this big ball of God knows whatever it was. And I remember sitting there just crying, thinking, what have I done? And it was like a pregnant woman, they give you the ice chips. Yeah, have these fellas, eating a couple of those and just vomiting back there, going downstairs for a scan because they have to do a scan to make sure that nothing's blocked. So I was drink this special dye thing and lean forward onto the machine, just threw up all over the machine.
Oh.
Couldn't keep anything down. And I remember saying to my dad at the time, this is horrible. What have I done?
Yeah. So do you have regret? Initially, did you think I shouldn't have done this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For that first couple of days there, couldn't really move. Nurse, and that's where it's really confronting. So for 20, 25 years, you cover yourself up.
Yeah.
You're embarrassed of your body, and then there's this young smoking hot nurse coming in, trying to wipe you down with a tissue.
Yeah, man.
So confronting for me.
This hospital's not a place to be dignified. I've been to a few, and I've had my father in hospital and that, and the staff are amazing, but it's no place you've got no dignity in the hospital at all.
Yeah.
When you have to get into those hospital gowns and you're overweight and they don't do up properly at the back, and you just know that everything is just showing. That's
I've tried to.
I purposely don't do mine up for that reason.
Jeremy's got a question, Simon, in chat. Did your doctor give you an estimate age of survival had you not had the surgery? Did he give you an estimate on how, if you didn't get the surgery or anything? Did they do that? I don't know if they would do that, would they?
He didn't really go into that because I had approached them. My GP said you need to do something, otherwise you will die young.
Okay.
But there was no, you're dying in 5 years' time.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to end up hating life and you will die.
Yeah. So initially you had that, for the first, week or so, you were like, why have I done this?
Yep.
And then when did you start to, I suppose, appreciate and start to see the difference and feel the difference? When did you start to?
Probably the week after, losing 3 to 5 kilos a week.
Wow.
Wow.
So you're at 165 and you said you got down to 103? Is that what you said?
103, yeah.
Okay. And what time frame was that, do you remember? Don't know.
That would have been 6 months.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So
3 months. I don't know. It was just instant.
Wow, that's crazy.
Did you?
And so you went to the man shake at some point, didn't you? Like you gained a little bit back.
I did. I gained some back. I think one of the mental things eventually that you figure out is you would really struggle to eat, chicken and veggies or a sandwich or whatever, and you always feel horrible after it. Yet it's very easy to eat a whole tube of Pringles.
Yeah.
Really?
Smash it down, and it's just a handful of dust.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Oh.
Not that you do that. That's, you know what I mean? Like that's the.
So
how does that affect you mentally?
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Yeah.
But at the time, sour cream and chives is pretty nice. But
that is very nice. Yeah.
That is very true.
So
because then I didn't feel like for months, every time I ate anything, I always felt like I was dying.
Jesus.
I feel terrible now, and I ate dinner like an hour ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for anyone who thinks that that's the easy way out, listen to what he's saying right now. Honestly, like he eats something and he feels like shit. He ate a sandwich before you came on tonight?
The
rice paper roll. He ate a rice paper roll and he's still feeling like shit. And it was like over half an hour ago. That's like nearly an hour ago. This is not the easy way out, ladies and gentlemen. So don't ever give anyone shit for ever getting help in the way of WLS.
I'm still, I appreciate that, but it's still, sort of gasping for air because you're not, but that's just the way that it feels.
So because you're restricted on how much you can actually eat, how do you get everything that you need to get? Like, I suppose the man shake helps a bit, like a lot. But
the man shake came into it.
Okay, because you're getting everything with that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And how do you make your man shakes? You have
just making.
But do you have like 500 mils, or do you have them like
It takes about 2 hours to drink it.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow.
I wouldn't have thought of that. Yeah.
Some days it's tough for me. Like I sort of said in that bio that I sent you and that we're talking. Do you backslide a fair bit? Like I know, and that's my issues that I have to deal with. But it can be difficult sometimes to even just fit in those 2 shakes and the snacks because it is so heavy. So I'm at work. I don't want to feel horrible after having it. Not that I always do, but sometimes I won't have it, and I'll have something else.
So
that's just crazy. Honestly,
do you find that
mind blowing?
You find that the surgery and your food intake being restricted, does that keep you on the straight and narrow a little bit, so you can't overindulge in things that you would normally want to smash?
No, it's mental as well.
Okay.
It really is because, like, you think a steak dinner, a nice eye fillet, a few other things, bits and pieces, that's that big.
Yeah.
Whereas if let's think about it, if you melted down a block of chocolate, it's that big.
Yeah.
So real estate wise, it's easier to eat that.
So it's counterintuitive, sort of. It's
So it can be. Like you really need to think about the choices. You really do.
So
I've
said that I've been very strict in my whole thing, but for me personally, nothing is better than getting down with, like, I have those cold salads and that, and sometimes my dinner plate can be like, so I can be strict all day and toe on the line and everything, but then at dinner I can sit down and still smash a massive meal. And it must be so hard not to be able to, especially being a chef and everything, it must be so hard not to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's embarrassing as well, to be quite honest.
Okay.
I've had a fair bit of back and forth with people in restaurants. What's the problem? Don't you like the food? What the hell's wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 1/4 of the stomach you have. But ladies and gents, feel free to ask your questions. I am taking notes of these questions, and we will be asking Simon these ones. I am writing them down, so ask away. We will get to them.
Jamming up, so I'm trying to keep track of it at the same time. But
I'm copying and pasting of quite a few of them.
I've got them in front of me, and I'll yell out any ones that are stand out.
Quick shout out to Heath Sanford. He said he's going in for WLS tomorrow morning. SIP/SADI procedure, he said. Do you know what that is? The SIP/SADI procedure.
I'm not sure.
Jeez. Well, good luck to you, Heath.
There's even one where they put a balloon and they blow up the balloon.
Oh, that's like expanding foam in your belly, is? Yeah. So
very much.
yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Best of luck to him.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Now,
So
question, Simon.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go for it.
Is your surgery reversible?
No.
No. Yep. Okay.
Dan Target
it's-
says, how long ago was the surgery?
2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is so like this subject is just this podcast like tonight has been a lot more confronting and heavy than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Like, very
I knew it was
eye-opening.
going to be like this.
And I just honestly like wish that a lot of people who make those judgments would could sit down and talk to someone who's actually gone through it. And like obviously you said there's different procedures for different people, but like I just don't see how anyone could consider this an easy way out. Like my ex partner used to talk like, oh, I just like she was 150 kilos and she's like, I'm never getting the surgery. I'm just going to do it the old fashioned hard way. And I was like it just, the stigma is just insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
And
but
I never want to judge anyone, but it also comes down to financial as well.
25 grand you said it cost you.
It didn't cost me 25 grand. You have private health insurance, but
Yeah.
if you don't have private health insurance, you're going to be 25 grand in the hole.
Yeah. Wow.
Or you could spend $2.40 a meal.
That's a lot of man shake.
Yeah, that is a lot of shake.
My surgeon, he refuses unless you have private health.
yeah.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, here's 25 grand. Complications, you have to come back next week.
Yeah.
He wants another 25 and you don't have it. So
It's just one more mental thing that you've got to deal with, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think it was some of his reasoning maybe is that if you have the money just to spill out and just say 25 grand here, you might be making the proper decision. You might just be thinking out of your pocket, oh yeah, I got the money, let's just do it. You might not be taking the time to actually consider, fuck, should I really do this?
Well, a lot of people also dip into their superannuation to pay for the surgery as well. I know there's a few loopholes, or not loopholes as such, but you can apply for relatively super if it's for a medical condition. So
Yeah. Wow.
You go for it, Ash. Go.
No, Joe, no, you've been trying to get a question in leeways, mate. Go for it.
No, I've just thought of something and I've just had an idea. So I'm gonna say fuck it, we're doing it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Hey Simon, you want to spin the wheel, baby?
Let it spin.
We're spinning it for Simon. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it. Let's do it. You ready, Ash?
Yeah, I'm always.
He's ready. Fuck it. We do. Look, everyone here in chat is saying that much respect to Simon and thanks for coming in and all that. So fuck it. We're giving him a spin.
We are going to go back to the topic, guys. We are going back to the topic.
We are going back to the topic.
Here's a quick one for you, Simon. All right.
All right, let it rip.
I love that my Skype is frozen.
Ah,
There
You're
we
not
go.
missing much.
I'm also
spin the wheel.
Oh no way!
Hey, get in. Get in.
Well done. Well done.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. There you go. You got a.
Oh Jesus! There we go.
good,
There we go.
good,
We're
good.
back. We're back. I got excited.
Those adjustments on the wheel are working very well, Ashley.
well.
Maybe too
Ball bearing weights. No, but congratulations, Simon. You have won a ultimate prize pack, mate. That's $250 worth of value right there. And so
Boom.
thank you for coming on. That was not planned. Like I thought
No, it
was
wasn't.
gonna-
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Lloyd, can you get Simon's details, please?
I've put it down. Yeah.
So Andrew Morn asked a question there, Simon. He said, knowing, like, being through what you've been through, would you do it again?
Yes,
You would. Wow.
absolutely.
So the end result is worth all the shit you had to go through at the start. Well, I'm still going through.
I'm still going through it, so I can tell you now another downside of this. And everything I say, I always say it's my experience. However, I live my life by any problem I'm having is not unique. My problems are never unique to me. There's someone else that has it, so someone else can relate. And that's what gets me through. I sit here going, oh, damn, I'm choking on this drink and all the rest of it. It's not unique. It's not unique at all.
Someone else is doing it, yeah.
Someone else is doing it.
So
That's such a insightful. That's just such an insightful place to be in life to think like that.
I never expected that answer. There you go. Jesus.
Wow.
That's why everything, guys. Like that's, I'm not here to just spruik some stupid nonsense, but everything. Oh, crashed my car, family member sick, got kicked out of my house, broke up with a partner.
Yeah.
It's not unique.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Other people go through it, seek out, look for the help. Someone else has gone through it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's oh man, you just give me fucking goosebumps, man. That's very, I don't know. I think we all think that our shit's more important and that the shit we're going through means so much more to us than it would to someone else going through the same thing. But you've just smacked that on the fucking head.
It's
amazing.
massive.
That's fantastic.
Jamie Ford, he asked, was there a lot you had to go through to get approval for private health insurance? Because he asked that 25K is a lot, and surely they don't make that back. Must have been very hesitant and agreeing to do it.
No, I had to find the right provider, and it cost me $360 a week. A month.
Oh,
Okay.
Now, my thought. I was going to say my thought process would be. I was thinking about this in the car, and actually, I put a little bit of thought in. I had to think this afternoon about this. Do they think that? Yeah, I know it's rare for us. Do they think that the money they're going to save on future medical costs of you being overweight and obese, they're going to make back by agreeing to pay for the surgery? Is that what they think? Do you think?
Quite possibly.
Because I know that smokers and overweight people have a big cost to the health system. So I'm wondering whether they think in the long run they're going to be better off.
Well, to extend on that, Jared, Simon, do you know the actual success rate where people lose the weight and keep it off from the surgery, or whether it's like a reoccurring thing, like whether they're going to have to go in for a follow-up surgery? Like, do you think that they're banking on people, not banking on, but like, do you think that there's a certain amount of leeway for failure?
They're quite possibly, yeah. I do know a lot of people that have failed, and I started going down that path. Take stock, come back, get on the man shake. That's what I've done. But there is probably a lot of people that fail. And I actually know a lady that had the lap band didn't work, sleeve same didn't work, and she wanted the bypass. So that's 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that lady that I was talking about on that show before, that was her 3rd weight loss surgery. None had taken. So
I think I think if you have obviously Simon's doctor went through all the due diligence and duty of care and everything. You think someone has to be in the right mindset obviously, but do you think if they're not in the right mindset, they're not going to necessarily get in there's no magic pill, we've learnt that. So do you think these people are looking maybe for a magic pill, do you think?
Yeah, look, I think I probably was to begin with.
Okay.
Full honesty, I really probably was. But I had done other things though, which hadn't worked, that I couldn't commit to. Then doing a bit more research, sort of think, oh yeah, this seems like this could help. This could be the way to go. But then once you wake up, any possible thoughts of the magic pill gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's just such a. Do you think if you had known about Manshake and had tried it beforehand, do you think that would have become a more viable option before the surgery if you had known about it before? Do you think?
Quite possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There was nothing really going around.
No, well, I only found out about it like 2 years ago before I started on it. I only just found out about it.
Yeah. I found out about it through my dad. Whether or not he's watching, I'm not sure, but he's lost upwards of 30 plus kilos on it.
Yeah. Wow.
Good on you.
Awesome.
Isn't it good when you can get the family involved in either man shake or lady shake or
my uncle as well, his brother. So it's been a family affair.
So you know what grinds my gears about all this is that there's these surgeries. There's a TV show called 600 Pound Life where a chick goes through 3 weight loss surgeries, and there's this obesity epidemic that's sweeping across the entire world, right? But people will generally associate fat people with just lazy people who just decide to eat McDonald's, whereas not people that are addicted to food and making those kinds of choices. Whereas someone who's chain smoking outside, oh, they're addicted to smoking, or someone paying the pokies and stuff, oh, they're addicted to gambling, and they are treated more as a disease than what just overweight people are. Overweight people just get, ridiculed and ripped into, saying that you're just a lazy fuck. You should get out and do some exercise or stop putting the fork up to your mouth. Like, would you say that to someone who's like severely addicted to gambling? Would you be as upfront to them and say, mate, oh, get off the pokies, mate, or something like that?
Yeah.
If you see that they're going through financial hardship, their marriage is broken up or whatever, overweight people go through the same kind of thing. Marriage breakups, relationship breakdown, loss of jobs, that kind of stuff. And there's surgeries and they fail. Why? Why do they fail? Because addiction. I honestly believe that that's a root cause. And guys, jump in here if you think that I'm just rambling and talking shit, but
no, 100%.
No, you're absolutely correct. We're facing an obesity crisis as a society. We absolutely are. Obesity is one of the biggest causes of clogging up our health system. It's, anyone who says that there isn't an obesity crisis is full of shit. But the problem is that, like you said, we demonize food instead of educating people about food, and we demonize eating certain types of foods because there's this whole underpinning influencer class which tells people that this is what clean eating looks like and this is what bad eating looks like, when that clean eating might just be as bad eating. Like it's there is so much, there's no education, there's misconceptions about foods, there is a lack of understanding about how food is designed to be addicted, especially certain types of foods, and how it's marketed at people from a young age. There is so much kids are fucking bombarded with marketing around food from a young age.
Yeah.
And food addiction is very, very real and it is very deadly. And there needs to be more education in the space. Absolutely. And more standards to stop companies from exploiting younger people. Absolutely.
I think sort of what you were touching on before though, Ash, and I agree with what Tim's saying, is that you don't just say that to someone, stop eating, stop playing the pokies, stop smoking. You
sometimes make it worse.
Size that I am. So you can't comment on that. Just like someone who's super fit and an influencer and Instagram model, I don't know why you're that fit either. Because did something happen to you as a child that made you with this mindset that you have to be the best person that you can be? I'm not going to comment on that. So I comment on my issue.
Yeah.
And we got to take into consideration metabolisms. You can put two people in the same room and have them eat the same thing, and one of them might burn that meal away very fast and the other person might not. And there's so many variables in that regard. You just can't have a one size fits all approach. That's why there's not enough education in the space. It's so frustrating.
See, my brother, he would come home from school and eat a loaf of bread and wouldn't put on nothing. And I'd eat one sandwich and I'd be fucking 5 kilos heavier the next day. It's just ridiculous.
Well, age plays big. I had one of my ex-workmates. He is young and he's very fit. But he plays a lot of soccer. He does a lot of this. And he can eat anything. He said, what was I going to do? I was going to do something. And I said, powered by Manshake. He said, I'm powered by Gouda cheese. And I'm just like, I said, if that was me, man, my arteries would just be melting cheese. But he can eat whatever he wants and he's still like that. Some people are just, blessed like that, I guess. But
it's like, I follow, and he's not for everyone, but I follow this Instagram page called The Fitness Chef. And he does a lot of work dispelling the myths around what good, because there's this perception that there is a good and a bad calorie. That's not true. A calorie cannot be good or bad. Food can be nutrient dense or less nutrient dense, but a calorie is a calorie. And there's you look at a fitness, there's a fit. There is
you tell me 100 calories of iced donut is as good as 100 calories of, say,
Oh no,
you know what I
but
mean?
it's still 100 calories. Obviously,
Yeah,
like the calorie figure, you cannot, like, you can't change that. Is the iced donut
It's the nutrition
like less
density of it.
nutrient dense?
I think
bad
what
for
they're
you?
getting at is the fiber, whether it's high in fiber, whether you feel fuller because, you know, if it's like empty calories, like, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when I say empty, like sugar donut,
Yeah.
you could eat 5 of those as opposed to 6 pairs. Like,
A
you know,
calorie is still a calorie. You can't
yeah,
change the
a
consistency.
calorie is
of
a calorie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like,
100%.
and like I said, there is nutrient dense foods and there's like less nutrient dense foods, and the balance to a good diet is being able to enjoy, like, you know, like a lot of nutrient dense foods and still being able to have your less nutrient dense food in moderation. But the problem is that you'll see like these fitness influencers who are like, oh, I eat this whole meal toast with avocado on it because it's so healthy, and avocado is so good for you, and this toast is so good because it's wholemeal. But then you look at the calorie factor compared to like a piece of white bread with just some Vegemite on it, and it's like there's more calories. There's more calories in that avocado toast than there is in the white bread with Vegemite. And yeah, you can go into the argument of what's better for you in the long term, but at the end of the day, like, there is this perception that you only can eat avocado on wholemeal toast and you can't touch white bread and Vegemite. And it's just so incorrect. Like that's the education part around it that needs to be fixed. Like, people need to understand that they can eat these foods in moderation. Like you, Ash, with your KFC once a week, you can have that in moderation. You can enjoy that.
This week.
Oh, twice a week. I know. You died off. Go back to
I'm back at the beginning, guys, back at 160. But look, I've been sitting on a question that Shane asked a little while ago, Simon, and I'm going to expand on it a little bit. He goes, have you ever tracked your daily calories, Simon? But what I want to ask is, what does a general, like, if you were to just spill out a couple of days worth of food look like for you? Like, what would a daily routine of food look like to you?
So Manshake routine is from the legend himself, so that's mirrored by that, so everyone can just track that.
Who are you talking about? Simon?
Me?
Who are you talking about, Simon?
Do we need to say?
Okay, well, we don't. No. I think we all know. I think we all know.
What are you talking about?
Have you read the Bible?
Absolutely. That was the first things I read. I think I even reached out to Ash and said,
Have you
know,
heard. Jerd is the word. Jerd.
So when I'm man shaking, as I said, I do backslide because I still have, you know, my story's not the same as everyone else's.
No.
Just, you know, so on a normal day though, if I don't have man shake, I'd have coffee in the morning, you know, latte in the morning with a Splenda. I'm really trying to think.
Well, if you a hard question for you, like,
yeah, if you were to get up tomorrow, what would you have tomorrow? If you get tomorrow, what are you going to have tomorrow? Do you know?
Tomorrow, yeah, I'm probably going to have man shake tomorrow.
Okay.
And if I forget to take it to work, or I'll probably have a bit more of that rice pepper roll, because no doubt there's some of that left over because I know I cooked the chicken, so there's more.
Do you still enjoy cooking?
Yeah, I do. I really do. But I can't cook small quantities.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
I don't enjoy cooking healthy food.
Yeah.
So
it's so complex, man. It's.
Give me some perspective.
Oh, wow.
Could you eat a whole chicken breast? Like, if someone would, like, you know, you cooked up a chicken breast, would you be able to eat the entire thing?
No.
So what size portion would you be able to eat off a chicken breast?
Half of it.
And you'll be completely stuffed.
Yep. I could eat it.
Else.
Don't get me wrong. I could eat it, but I would then sit there feeling sorry for myself for the next hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that doesn't include like water as well.
In my first year would just be to throw up because you feel horrible and you think you're dying. Whereas now, if I have overindulged, maybe I've been drinking too much and got away from me and ate too many bits of pizza, I know that feeling and I'm not going to die. You know.
Wow.
In my quiet place for a little bit.
You still drink?
You're just gonna. Oh, jeez.
This is a drink. So what
Yep.
what would a session be for you then? Like how many would you have? Would you go through a 6-pack?
Yeah, 6-pack. Yeah.
Oh really? Oh, I suppose because once you break the seal, it's.
Do you drink at a normal rate, or like when you say normal, like I mean, like compared to what you used to drink at, like do you have to drink at like half the pace or a quarter of the pace, or
A big sculler. The first thing I do is I wake up in the morning, have a massive glass of juice, big glass of cordial. Can't do that anymore.
Wow.
You do that, show over.
Do you have to have supplements or anything like that to help with, like, because I like Ryan just asked a question in the chat, how is your body getting enough to operate? Like I'm asking, like wondering the same thing. How do you get enough energy every day?
Well, the
Like,
man shake does some of that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
surely
Good one,
even
Lloyd.
then, like,
No, I'm not, like, I feel really bad, and I don't want this to be a negative experience for anyone listening to this, but I'm not the poster child for this kind of stuff. They give you the supplements, take these supplements, do this, do that. And I would have it first thing in the morning and feel horrible from it. It would make me feel nauseous, so I wouldn't take it.
Oh, so you're being real, man. That's the thing. You're being real. You're not.
yeah,
We're not one for poster boys.
We don't want you to
we-
sugarcoat it, man.
We'd
Yeah.
rather have real people, you know.
we don't
the
know.
thing
We
is-
don't want no fake influencers on this show.
The thing is, Simon, you just don't know who's listening to this. There may be blokes out there listening to this right now that could like be very well looking down the barrel of getting the surgery and thinking that's the only way out and that it's going to be easy ride for them. And this may get them to really think about those options, and instead of rushing into a rash decision that they may not like, they can make more of an informed decision by hearing the actual experiences of a bloke who just done the exact same thing. So like this kind of like stuff is invaluable.
Absolutely. This has been the most confronting episode of this chat that we've had, without a doubt. And we've
been
had
great.
some pretty big ones. Yeah.
It feels good for me too to talk about.
Were you open with everyone about your surgery, or did you hide it from some people? Or
Anyone had asked me, what happened to you? Weight loss surgery, mate. Look it up.
oh wow, okay,
I love it.
Wow.
I love talking about it.
that's good.
Have you ever had a hard time about it? Like, has anyone ever ripped into you saying, "Oh, you took the easy way out"?
Yeah, super fit people.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you say to them?
I said, it's my problems are not unique to me. Your problems are not unique to you. So just leave me alone.
Wow.
Wow.
This comes to this thing where I'm like, sometimes I'm at work and you can just be having a shit day, and you don't, and when you're walking around by yourself picking up glasses or whatever I do at work, you're not always smiling because you're just concentrating on what you're doing, or you're thinking about other shit, right? Everyone's got shit on their brain, and someone will say smile, and I feel like saying, you don't know what's going on in my head, you don't know what my thought process is at the moment. Don't tell anyone to smile. So don't tell anyone if they've had surgery to lose weight. Don't be judging people on what they want to fucking do and what they think they need to do. I just don't
You know
get why
what?
people push shit onto other people.
You know about this, Jerd, but one of the most fucking annoying things for people like to hear on any occasion is leave your problems at home. Don't bring your problems to work. I fucking hate that saying. I hate it when people say that. Like, and it is. It's just like when, like when someone's saying, "Oh, you should smile more at work." It's like, you don't know. You don't fucking know what's happened to me in my life. You don't know if I've just, had a family member pass away, or, my relationship's fallen apart, or, like I've suddenly got a massive debt. You have no idea. Like, oh, that pisses me off.
Look, I think people like in all walks of life need to remember that when they're dealing with other people, that they're actual people that have real feelings and thoughts and emotions, and they have their own issues. And yeah, some people mightn't be able to put a fake smile on for everything, but just remember that you're talking to another living, breathing human being.
I noticed, if I could just say, Ash, however far my comments are behind, I don't know, but I just saw one that Shane wrote. People that didn't need it, that's just wrong. And that is the people that I found that wanted to have a crack. Is the people that didn't need it.
Yeah.
So I 100% agree with that.
Or people, I can see too, or people that may have needed it and then have done it however they've done it and think, that's the way I've done it, then you should be able to do that too, then if I've done it this way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Everyone's got their own road to fucking walk, so...
Where it was
speaking
for me, it was when I went to China for a holiday.
Yeah. Oh geez, yeah.
plus kilos in China.
Oh, you were there when you were still big. Oh,
Absolutely.
did they love you over there?
Oh, you're so fat. Why are you so fat? Can I take
Oh,
photos?
yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, you should have gone to Japan, Simon.
It was disgusting. And you sort of laugh it off.
Oh, you should have gone.
Crying.
They've got no filter over there, do they?
No,
You should have gone to Japan, man. You would have been revered as a god over there.
should have.
Well, Heath, he wrote, like he updated us to what he's going through. He goes, awesome stuff, Simon. Thanks for the well wishes, guys. SARDI S or SIPS, duodenal switch, is a fairly new bariatric surgery. Sorry if I'm saying these wrongs. Technique in Australia, considered a supercharged sleeve, as it involves the sleeve gastronomic. Sorry, you know what it is. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, as the first step. And then the first part, the small intestine, is divided just after the stomach and joined to the lenum. Wow. 3 meters from end to end on the small bowel. In doing this, 2/3 of the small intestine is taken out of circuit and is no longer in contact with the food stream. The bile and digestive juices, yummy, from the stomach and pancreas continue to flow down this portion of the intestine and meet up with the food at the join. Nutrients will only start to be absorbed at this point on. The 3 meters of bowel allows just enough nutrient and calorie absorption to prevent malnutrition and produce weight loss. Jesus.
Yeah.
Heath. Wow. Mate, that's a pretty full-on surgery going in for, mate.
This is fucking mind-blowing. This is just insane. I don't even really know what to say.
You know what?
This is the first time I've been speechless in ages.
I'm going to call it. Heath, we're going to give you a spin of the wheel, mate. I think you need it.
All right, hold on. Let's do it right.
Right before he gets into a surgery, let's give him some handshake.
All right, let's go. Boom.
But he's not dying. It will pass.
My thing's frozen, so let me know.
I'll let you know.
We're going to announce our bloke of the day soon too.
Yeah, we're doing that right after this. We're going to go straight into that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You're right, Ash.
I'm good. Okay, thanks.
Hayden says hashtag spin that bitch.
I love that term.
Oh, we got another goal.
There we go.
Ooh,
no goal.
Yellow. Is that a bag?
Yeah, two bags, man shake. We haven't updated that still.
There we go. Bang.
Damn us being unorganised.
All right, let's chat. The whole thing fucking crashed before we got here this afternoon.
Sorry, I missed the name for that one, Ash. What was his name?
Heath.
Last
name? His name is Heath Sanford.
Yeah. And while we're doing it, we'll fucking go again. We're going to do top bloke of the week. Every week, we put our heads together and have a little look and see if anyone stood out for the week. Don't need a brown nose. Brown noses get minus points. But we do a top bloke of the week. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here for the big reveal. And this week it is Simon Taylor. Get in, Simon Taylor.
What a legend.
What a legend.
Look at that loss.
So Simon just hit a massive milestone, 40 kilos since he started his journey. Simon says this would not be possible without the blokes in this community who have helped keep him on the straight and narrow. Not finished yet, still a lot more work to be done. He started in May 12th, my birthday. Get in. 154 kilos. And as of the 15th, 114, 40 kilos down. Simon says he'll be forever grateful because he knows that the Manshake has helped save his life and he'll get to see his kids grow up. Oh my God. That's such a, hard work and determination paying off, and that is why he is top bloke of the week. Get in.
Congratulations,
40
son.
kilos in 5 months. Congratulations, son. It's brilliant.
Boom. That's impressive. That is fucking fantastic.
Oh, hang on. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to press. Yeah.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, bang, get in. Cool. All right, let's go back to the wheel.
Back to the wheel. Let me know when.
We're good.
Oh, we're good? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Someone in my chat said, kudos to whoever thought of tonight's topic. It was actually kind of a bit on the fly, wasn't it? I think we were talking about it on your stream one day, Jed.
I think so, yeah. We were actually, yeah. What's that? 2 bags again?
2 bags full.
2 bags. 2 bags full. 2 bags for you, Simon. 2 bags of your preference. Top bloke of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute
Hats
legend.
off to you, Simon. Hats off
Well
to
done. Well done. Simon, is there anything you want to... You got the floor, man. Is there anything you want to Get out there.
I mean,
Simon-
best luck to Heath tomorrow. Like that's going to be amazing. It'll be big change for you, but just ride it out. Ride those lows out. You'll be fine.
Simon Taylor says he wants to change for the hat.
Done.
Done. All right.
When you guys ask for the hat, it's actually really good because it means we get in less trouble.
Done.
Guys, so like if you guys have any questions that you want to throw at the weight loss surgery Simon that we got here, there's so many Simons tonight. Hit us up now because like honestly there must be so many questions and stuff that we haven't thought about. He's here he's been through it all.
He's an open book. Open book.
Open book. I was starting to say earlier in the piece, just some more side effects that you have that you need to keep in mind. And again, it's what's happened to me. So whether or not it happens to you, I've got a lot of problems with my teeth.
Is that from
the acid reflux?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I may have to have a revision surgery, but
Wow.
when looking at all this, that's when COVID hit. So
Oh, gee, of course it did.
Yeah.
Fucking COVID.
so
Yeah, I had really bad acid reflux for a couple of years, and it didn't help with my teeth situation either. So
taking Nexium, every day. But
Wow.
I'm still getting a lot of problems with my teeth. So again, that's another small thing. Is it making me change my mind? Nope.
Yeah.
It's another hurdle.
All right. So
Then-
for those, sorry, I'm doing this on the fly because it's not all doom and gloom for Simon. We think there's a lot of ill side effects, but this was Simon before. Now that was you at what 165, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is Simon. Have a look at this hunk of man right here. Check this guy out. Now how good do you feel getting on a fucking bike and going for a ride, man? Like seriously.
Very good. That photo makes me laugh every time I see it. I was recovering my bike from the police station because it got stolen. So
Oh wow.
So I bet you felt really good then.
where I lived in the apartment building, it was they got a special area to put your bikes, and I had not put it down there. I had it in the hallway the whole time in the apartment here. And in the end, I'm like, you know what? I'll put it downstairs. There's a designated area. It got stolen that night.
Oh, fuck.
My bike got stolen at the start of the year on holidays. 3 days in, I was riding around with the kids, having the best time of my life. My bike had been not used for 10 years, and it got stolen from the caravan park. And unlike you, though, I never got it back. So very
Investigated.
That's in Sydney for you, mate.
Yeah.
But Daniel, he asks, Simon, are you physically unable to do anything due to your physical change internally?
No. Scull a drink. That's it.
Everything else you can do.
Yep.
So you can ride a bike, mountain climb, you can swim, you can do anything like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
I
what
like the fire questions if you got them.
what for you has been the biggest like thank fuck I've done this? Like what can you pinpoint a biggest thing that you thought, thank Christ I did this?
Yeah, just feeling a bit better about myself, and everyone says don't worry about the way that people perceive you, but it's for me it feels a bit better knowing that people they look past me to the next person now, perhaps.
That's a big thing, isn't it?
No, I'm not the level that I want to be, but I'm not the person that you stared at straight away as soon as they walk into a room.
I fucking hate that.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
and I got the double whammy. And Jared, you'd know about this too. Like, being a taller person, like you walk into a room and everyone just people just look at you because you're the tall person that's just walked in the room.
Mm.
And when you're overweight as well, like it just.
I just
how
assumed
tall are
they
you,
were
Simon?
looking at me because I was extremely good looking. Is it not the case?
That's definitely not the case.
Oh, Jesus.
How tall are you, Simon?
It's 5'8", 5'9".
Okay. Yeah.
You look taller. Like, honestly, looking at your photos, I thought you would be a tall dude. Like, I thought you were like 6'2" or something.
Whatever that is.
Mm.
There you go. But I 100% agree with you, Tim. Especially, I don't know whether anyone's been on the trains here in Sydney. You get the 3-seaters and 2-seaters. When you're a fat dude and you're sitting on the 2-seat, like you watch the entire train fill out, a commuter train, and the seat next to you is empty because they don't want to sit next to the fat guy. And even though that's a blessing in disguise, it still kind of hurts. You know?
I actually used to not mind sitting on the 2 seats and be like, no one's going to sit next to me. No one's going to want to sit next to this guy.
There's always that weirdo that tries to jam in right next to you, though.
Oh yeah. For an empty train,
it's always
and
one
sit down right next to you.
Yeah.
No, but I always because I'm 6'4", so everyone's. Oh, sorry, man.
One of the biggest wins for me was flying on a plane and not having to ask for the seatbelt extender.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the big win for me at the start of the year.
Can I get the seatbelt extender, please?
You know what happened to me? That's what happened to me. I paid.
The flight attendant's like, a seatbelt extender? Yeah. Hey, we need a seatbelt extender down here.
I paid extra, right, to get an exit row. And then I proceeded to try and squeeze into the seatbelt. It did not fit. When you're on an exit row, you can't get an extender. So we called for an extender. The lady came over and she said, you can have an extender, but you have to move. They marched me and my wife from the exit row and we swapped with another couple. And that was one of the moments where I thought, I shouldn't be having to do this and my wife shouldn't be going through this. And then the last time I went to Adelaide at the start of the year before COVID, I seriously had that much seatbelt left over. It was utterly ridiculous.
That's where my extender came in, when I actually flew to Adelaide. So there you go.
There you go. It was such a good feeling, liberating.
Yeah, I got into it. Sorry, you go, man.
No, Tim, mine was a bad joke.
I was going to say, I got into a Twitter beef with Virgin Australia because they wouldn't let me have an exit row seat after we'd taken off. And like the plane was half empty. And I said, I said, I'm 6'4". Can I move to the exit row? And she's like, no, you'll have to pay extra. I'm like, we're in the air. Like, who is going to know what is the issue? And she's just like, no, can't do it. You'd have to pay extra. You'd need to get your credit card. I was like, what? Like, no. Paying extra to have some leg space when you're 6'4", like how ridiculous.
I paid extra and still got marched out of the plane.
Scott asks, Simon, how full are you after a shake and how long does it take to drink? Keep up all the good work done so far.
Thank you. It takes 1 to 2 hours.
Yeah, well.
1 to 2. 1 to 2 hours.
I can scull that shake down.
Yeah.
But then I can't do it because I'll be at work and everyone will be saying, why is he so quiet? Why is he so quiet? Because I can't breathe.
Oh, jeez.
I sip it.
On a similar, sorry, Ash.
I was going to say, for all those who don't know that are joining late, just to recap quickly, Simon's here. He's had weight loss surgery, the gastric sleeve, where there's only about 25% of his stomach left remaining. So if you have any questions about it, just ask down below. We'll throw it at him.
I was going to say, it's similar when I had, when my wife had our twins, they were a bit early and they spent some time in the NICU and we got them home and I was used to bottle feed my son, Finn. And it used to take me an hour to give him 60 mils of milk because it must have been very similar to how you sort of are. Because I think it used to take me an hour to give him 60 mils. And then by the time we'd have like half an hour break and then we'd be back at it again. It was just like, it was so painful. So by the time you finish your shake, are you thinking, it's about shake time? Or are you good for another like 4 hours or something?
So following your plan, by the time I've finished the shake, oh, nice. What's the snack?
Mate, you've already got the spin of the wheel. You don't need to suck up to it. Come on.
That's funny. Wow.
So yeah, there's not much spare time between.
You'd just be grazing all day then, yeah. Wow.
Like you guys would have all experienced where you've eaten so much in one sitting that you have to like lay on the couch and you have to like you feel like essentially someone's sitting on your chest.
Used to be me every day. To be honest.
I can't imagine. I imagine that's what you feel like perpetually, Simon. Like
it's like well, you go out for dinner with friends, family, your wife, whatever it might be.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's okay when it's friends and family. They know what I'm like, so they know that if I say, "Hey, I'm going outside, I'm leaving," just let it go.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's people you don't know, you sort of just staring at the roof.
You guys will excuse me for 1 minute. I think my little boy's crying.
Yeah,
that's all right,
buddy.
You're just staring at the roof and in this like weird trance because you're just like mentally trying to ride this wave. You know, people that don't know, they're like, so what's wrong with him? Go out for dinner with him and he just wants to leave straight away.
Yeah, it'd be hard.
It's tough.
So, Oh, sorry, I was going to say, Dale Smiths wants to know, how has the surgery improved you mentally? Have you been improved mentally? You're more confident with yourself? You feel better about yourself?
Yeah. Yeah,
You feel like you're worth something now than not some...
Yeah,
you know?
it makes you feel better at work. Gives you the opportunities that were probably already there, but it makes you feel like they're achievable now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Ryan, he asks, how do you cope with that can't breathe feeling? It must sound anxiety inducing.
This whole time we've been talking, just as I start feeling a bit better, I've taken another sip of this drink.
Is that bubbly drink?
It is, yeah.
Does the bubbly drink make you feel more bloated?
Hard seltzer.
Oh, okay. Ooh, hard seltzer.
5 calories per can.
Oh, nice. What brand is that? Oh, no, we shouldn't discuss brands, I guess.
It's called, it's just sparkling water with vodka and raspberry.
Oh, I guess all right. Might have to break that out for chaps.
Friday
That
night
sounds pretty good. Yeah. Chaps
We've got
special.
maths, boys.
Yeah.
I missed the question. I got taken back with my seltzer here that I was drinking. What was that?
The breathing, anxiety inducing. Do you feel like claustrophobic with it or something? Or?
Yeah, but it's something that you learn to live with.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it happens to everyone. I'm not too sure. But it's something that I really got stuck with.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time that you've taken it too far? Like you just feel like, oh God, I really can't breathe this time. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Do you get
And
like
the solution to make me feel any better is to sort that out.
Yeah.
See
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And you go, damn, that was a waste of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At stake.
Wow.
Mm.
So what's your like suppose long-term, short-term goals? Like what do you want to do? Like where you want to get to? What do you want to achieve? Do you want to do something?
I want to get to 99.
Double digits. Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
99, and I'll be happy for another 6 months.
Is there anything you want to like? Do you want to go and do like a triathlon? Do you want to go and is there some sort of physical thing that you think I want to try that?
No, I haven't got anything that I actually want to try. It's just more life itself, being more active.
You have kids?
I don't know.
Were you and your missus thinking about kids?
It's part of the motivation as well.
So it's a very personal question. I'm sorry, I don't want to mean just to throw you in, but
just
Just doing it live.
do you feel better? Do you feel better equipped now to have kids and think you're gonna? You know what I mean?
He's asking whether your penis is longer now.
No, I know it is because hey, proof is in the pudding. But
And he looks in the bathroom window, Simon.
Pixel didn't happen.
no, do you feel better equipped now that you got your life on track?
Yes, I feel safer.
Yeah.
For my family. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good. And what does your wife think about all this?
she's on board. Like there's never a bad thing to say about it.
Okay.
She's great.
That's all the best we can hope for, isn't it? Yeah.
She's super supportive in whichever way I want to do it, which is great. I can, you know what, sweetie, I'm going on the man shakes and I'm doing this and I'm going to eat healthy and do that. Yep, no worries. Whatever you want, darling.
That's good.
I'm getting KFC. Sure, whatever you want.
Okay.
Like, she's super supportive in whichever endeavor that you want to take it, and that's not a bad thing. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
Right.
It is a great thing. That's
Yeah.
a fantastic thing.
It's awesome.
Phil Brownie asks, for the surgery, do you have an option how much of your stomach is removed?
Don't believe so.
So the doctors pretty much do they like have an idea going into it? They say, okay, we're going to move like 85%. We're going to move it here, or is it much a call when they open you up? They say, okay, looking at this, we're physically looking at it. We're going to cut this much off.
Yeah, because I think they need to look at scarring and things that might have happened that obviously aren't too obvious until
Still later. Yeah.
he drew his whiteboard diagram with the dotted lines. It's going to be this. Remove that section.
Wow.
And I didn't really get too hung up on the percentage. It was just basically we're removing what we need to remove.
Someone said, your wife sounds amazing. Does she have a sister?
Now, I know this is a bit of a personal question again, Simon, but did you have any problems with excess skin after your surgery?
I still do.
You still do? Yeah.
I think I've commented a few times on posts that I feel like a melted candle.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes too. Yeah.
But I wouldn't change it. It's not change.
And you know how I feel about it. Fuck it.
Sure.
We're gonna be alive, man. We're gonna be alive.
Yeah.
What's a bit of loose skin when you've still got your health and your life, really, isn't it?
That was why I
That's the
did
way
that.
to look at it.
That's one of the biggest, most often asked questions is excess skin and people being afraid of it. That's why I did an episode on it, and that's why I took photos. And I'm quite lucky, like considering the amount I lost in my excess skin. But fuck it, better off than being dead. Like
I'm going to get down into board shorts and take my shirt off and go swimming. That's never going to happen for me.
no,
And that's something that I'm comfortable with.
yeah, fuck it, man. Seriously.
We see it all the time. Like people post it up. It's like, oh, I want to lose weight, but I'm really worried about the excess skin. It's like, fuck, shouldn't you be worried about diabetes or heart attack or something like that? A bit more than a bit of flappy skin. Shit, you can at least wear clothes to cover that up, but otherwise you're in a coffin.
I saw an influencer on Instagram the other day who was trying to sell some kind of miracle cocoa butter that would get rid of loose skin. And I was like, are you fucking serious?
Like, the cocoa butter, like
I'd spread that on toast.
Nutrient dense.
After putting it in the fridge,
Get out of here.
So did you do? Did you do any? Do you, besides riding and that? Do you do like exercises and stuff, or did you try and tone as you went, or
exercise if that's the thing?
What was that?
I do seasonal exercise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like exercise you only do every like?
Well, it depends what season it is.
Because I can get down with that. If it's only exercise you do at winter, I'm down. Let's do it.
No, I mean, it's not something that everyone gets into. I enjoy your hunting and your fishing and things like that. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, hunting and that you do quite a fair bit of walking around. So clearly, I'm not going to do that in the winter.
But that's great. That's exercise when you're fucking around and just enjoying yourself, isn't it? Like that's just incidental exercise, basically. That's great. That's a great way to do it.
Hey,
nice here. Like I live right against the water. Like I live on a harbour, so I'm 100 meters from the water, 200 meters from the water.
He has a great view from his balcony. It's amazing.
Yes.
You're in the next room, aren't you, Ash?
Victoria.
You're in the same house there, yeah?
They're on to us, Simon. Stay quiet. But,
so do you?
Hamish, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, so have you got like a kayak or something you can go out on the water, or?
No, I wouldn't go out in the water, but it's very nice to walk around. Yeah, it's really nice to walk down here.
It's awesome. Ash.
Okay. Hamish said, and Hamish has been really active in the last couple of weeks. He's really having a red hot crack at this. But he says, my dream is to one day walk out on stage in a physique show, if it will happen. I don't know, but it's something I always think about. Hamish, mate, you can get there, bro. And if you ever want to see inspiration, like take a look at a guy who's on YouTube, that fat guy. No, take a look at Obese to Beast. Obese to Beast. I'm sure you've seen him. He has loose skin like no tomorrow. He has got like his nipples hang down halfway down his stomach, and he has got the belly flap and everything. He's done those bodybuilding shows where he gets down to as low percentage as possible, lathers himself up and fake tan and get out there, and he does workouts on his YouTube video with the loose skin hanging out. And honestly, you just got to be comfortable in yourself. You work hard to get to the physique that you're going to be at, and anyone could see that. And if they, comment about it, you just say, well, that's where I was and this is where I am now. So
personally, I'm just waiting for Jerd's 12-day shred plan to come out.
Yeah.
When's that happening?
No, I've said this quite often. I did this the laser way. If it was between having to walk extra or having a bit of chocolate or something, I'm like, no, fuck the chocolate. I'd rather not have to fucking walk. So I've tried to make it maintainable. Like, yeah,
it's 9:30 till 2 a.m. most nights, isn't it, Jerd?
That's I get my chair spins, I get my push-ups. It's
exactly.
And also magically, people who watch you also get shredded too. It's just magic. It's the magic of Twitch.
That's it. I built a fan. It's all happening.
Speaking of exercise, how is everyone going on day one of the Man Challenge?
Killed it. Absolutely killed it.
I'm going really good.
I'm going to upload a video of it. See you, Jerd.
Nice. Jerd's going.
Yeah. Going really fantastic.
I was really sick on Sunday. Well, Sunday and today I've been pretty crook, and my little boy's really sick as well. That's why he's unsettled. But I was like, I'm gonna do it. It's 10 minutes. I'm gonna give it a go. And yeah, I was on the verge of throwing up. And I was like, yep, I'm gonna need 29 more days of this. Like,
are you actually gonna do it tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
I'm gonna.
Because-
I think I'm gonna crack on after this and do it. I'm gonna do it live.
Doing it live. Fuck
I think I
it.
might crack on and do it live. I'm gonna do it
Jed,
live.
which
after
one
this.
did you pick? Did you pick the Kickstarter or did
No,
you
I did
pick
the medium one.
Yeah.
Is that
so
a
you
is that a
got,
bastard?
Isometric hold push-ups.
Did you do this today?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Is it a
I did.
bastard?
Let me get some camera footage here. Hold on. It's a bit of a bastard. Not gonna
Okay.
lie to you.
So should I not do it live on stream after this show?
Oh,
you
you'd be right.
should
You'd be
do it
right,
live.
Jed.
You should do it live on the after show, bro. The
No,
after show.
do it on the after show in Jerville. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
I don't know how well all that will show up.
Are we
Probably won't show up
able-
well.
Are we able to do or see the videos tomorrow of the previous videos?
Yeah.
Yes.
So tomorrow I
Pretty
could
much
do.
the same, isn't
I
it,
could,
every
I could
day?
do 2 tomorrow then, in theory.
So that's not
Yeah, you
pause.
can.
That's me holding a crunch.
I've done a
Push up
crunch.
there.
I can hold a crunch for about a minute and a half.
You got to hold the isometric
Plank.
at the lowest, so 10 seconds. Do a push up, then
Oh Jesus. Okay.
yeah.
Wow. Maybe I
And
won't
then
do
you
that
got-
on stream. Maybe I'll say that for tomorrow.
You
It's a bit of
pussy.
a killer.
Shit.
But
Do
yeah,
it.
Wow. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll try it. Yeah, fuck it. Maybe I'm gonna fuck it. We'll try it.
Maybe you should make it a
We're gonna do it Wednesday. We're gonna do it Wednesdays.
If anyone puts in the fucking what's it called on your stream, make your chair spins and all that.
Oh,
needed to add.
Redeemer.
Yeah,
Mm.
Redeemer hit workout.
I actually joined TikTok this week. Fucking boomer. And I did me of spinning in a chair, immediately passed it out after I did it. It was fucked. Anyway, people do stupid shit. People do stupid shit. All right.
Joe, a photo on Messenger. Are you able to get that out?
Yes, of course, mate.
This was my father, and this was some of the motivation for me jumping on the man shake.
Oh wow. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, let
Just so
me.
you know, Jared, now that you're on TikTok, you're owned by the Chinese government.
Mate, if we're on Facebook, we're fucked anyway. So
No.
we're fucking. It's either Zuckerberg or Zheng Xiaoping. So. fuck. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, where is it? Where the fuck did that save to? There it is. Got it. Okay. This could go anywhere. So just don't freak out like everyone does. Oh, Jude, you're covering me up. Don't freak out.
It'll be me that gets covered.
Yeah.
Up. There we go.
oh, Jared, you're covering me up.
There you go. So let's cover up Simon. There we go. So Simon. So this is your dad.
Yep.
Wow.
Wowza.
That's
So he's lost 30. Did you say 30?
Yeah, 30 plus, I'd say.
Wow. What a difference.
He's a handsome fella.
So it's just a huge
Wow.
inspiration.
I'll get that out. I'll put that up there. There we go. Wow. That's
much better.
isn't that is just fantastic. That's just
Crazy.
fantastic, man.
Yeah. Super proud.
So he's loving life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is
You
he
got-
is he churchy or is he just like giving speeches?
Was that my wedding?
Oh, okay. So he's not necessarily church. I thought he looked a bit like a preacher or something. He's like praising Jesus a lot.
I said.
The man shake.
I say so. I say so.
That's so good, man. That's fantastic.
I may not be a high city price lawyer.
So did he? When did he start before? Like how did he start after
this
you?
I'm going to say 8 months worth.
Okay.
Last year, finished up last year, November sort of thing, and now it's just maintenance phase.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Wow.
So good, and he's extended his life too. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
absolutely.
It's so good.
Feels $1 million.
Yeah.
That's just great. That's the thing. It's
Looks
never
a
too
million
late. It's never. He does look $1 million. It's never too late.
I made that little, one of those apps, just off, App Store or whatever, and said, "Hey, Dad, check out this before and after sort of photo."
Yeah.
And he was ecstatic. Like he really needed the boost on that day, and I said it
it's so
because
good.
you don't see it unless you see those
No.
before and afters. So he had no idea. He was really happy.
Oh, that's just so good, man.
Yeah.
Lloyd, what are we singing?
Yes. I'm going to sing Californication tonight, and this one goes out
Oh.
to Ashley because it's his birthday and he loves the
Hey,
chili peppers.
Get in.
Yes.
Get in there.
I love this song.
What we might do we want to sing and then come back? or we want to sing in?
Oh, we'll probably sing out.
Go
I
out on
reckon.
high.
Okay, we'll sing out.
Go
Okay.
on
Yeah.
high.
Okay, so I want to thank. We all want to thank Simon for coming in. Thank you for being so open and
Absolutely.
honest
Amazing.
and laying it all out there for everyone. Feel free to show Simon some love on the Manshakers page. He absolute legend for coming in. Pretty short notice too. We tend to fucking do it live here. Really appreciate it, man.
Gonna put it out there too. Simon did the fat chat with Ash on his YouTube channel, and that was fucking really good. So if you get a chance, head over to that fat guy on YouTube and watch Simon and Ash's fat chat.
Thank you.
I'll put a link down in the.
Yeah, do it, Ash. It was really good.
Any questions?
Seriously, check out all the fat chats because he chats to so many different people and they've all got different stories and different journeys, and it's a really worthwhile series. And he's just started back up too.
Wow, that's crazy. Like looking back at me 5 months ago and looking at Simon, he has hair in this one.
I honestly, I think this has been the best episode of Man Talk that we've done, like by a mile. And I thought the Starlight one was pretty good, but
The one where you weren't here and Ryan filled in was pretty good.
Wow.
Shit whipped.
Wow.
You're
You're just jealous, mate. You're just jealous that I started a better city than you did.
Just joking.
We have running water and democracy.
You got some amateur startup over there. Some amateur startup. Before we go to Lloyd and his amazing song dedicated to Ash for your birthday. Happy birthday, that fat guy.
Thank you so much.
Next Monday we're doing on Halloween. I'm shaving this bad boy. First time in 20 years.
Yeah.
It's coming off.
Oh, is that
So-
Halloween next Monday?
No, it's next Saturday. Saturday week.
Saturday. Can we
But-
dress up for Monday though?
Yes, we are, because Monday we're doing a Spooktober. Well, we don't do Spooktober, but we're doing a Movember episode. So that's going to be about men's mental health, prostate cancer, all that stuff that's related to Movember. The boys are just finding out this now. So we're going to champion Movember. So if you're out there, what we did, similar to what we did for Tim's Starlight stream, we're going to have an online a ticker. So when you donate, it'll ping up all sorts of things. If I can raise 5,000 Australian dollars, which is 3,600 US, I'm doing a full body hair removal from here down.
Oh.
What I've decided though is I'm going to wax elbow down, knee down, and then the rest of the body is going to be hair removal cream because I can't really wax this skin. I don't want to tear myself, like literally tear my skin. So anyway, that's next Monday, Movember. It's going to be a big one. If you can spare some coin to donate, it'd be greatly appreciated. Next Monday, be here 8:30. Boom.
And can I also do a quick plug as well?
Go for it.
I will be going on the Weight Battle podcast with Jamie Ford tomorrow night. I was supposed to go on Saturday, but I'm going tomorrow night. And I'm telling you that this is going to be the rawest podcast chat that I've ever been on in my entire life. And it should be, as from what he said, it should be going out live on Friday night. So it will be very heavily mental health focused. So it'll be a great lead into Monday night's episode where we talk about mental health as well. So...
Boom.
Yeah.
Tim, didn't you also do a fat chat with me?
No. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was good. It was really, really good.
Yeah, but this is raw.
Like this is my childhood
going and dry.
right now. So like, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go, Lloyd. Let's go. Thank you, Simon, once again. Thank you guys for hanging out in chat. See you next Monday, 8:30. That guy. What fat guy? Come on. He loves you, everyone.
I love you all, and
Yes.
there's nothing you can do about it.
He loves you all. Happy birthday, mate. Let's go.
Thank you.
The psychic spies from China trying to steal your mind's elation. A little girl from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all the Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, but at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication.
surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that what you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softball. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication.
Oh.
Thank you and good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Happy birthday, Ash.